So executive search firms have contributed to the lack of diversity that we see, because when a business tells you, I want a short list of people, I'm hiring for this role, I want a short list of people, and executive search firms, will tap into their own community or tap into their own network. Now, if you built your network to be a mirror image of who you are, where you've gone to school, the people you've placed before, then we would hear the familiar trope that we all hear. We can't find them. We don't know where the black people are. We don't know where the women are, but they're out there. And so executive search firms have played a part in maintaining the status quo that we see today, where at the top of a lot of organizations, in the most senior roles, there is very little diversity in terms of people that look different, people that sound different, that have different backgrounds, that have gone to school in different places. And so when we want to solve this problem, executive search firms still remain one of the key players, because they're gatekeepers, because they have the trusted advisor positions with organizations. Because a lot of organizations will rely on those executive search firms to go out and source the best talent. And so the executive search firms then need to go out and source the best talent. And best talent is not always what is right under your nose. You have to do a little bit more work in looking into off the beaten track, looking into communities where those diverse group and underrepresented groups congregate. You need to look into different networks. You need to also challenge yourself as a firm to say, have we done the best that we can? Have we really looked into every nook and cranny? Or are we relying on the familiar, the usual, the people that we know, the networks we built? Because again, you are there to run a business, so you want to do it quicker, faster, and move on to the next thing. But if you take a long-term view and look at the role that you do beyond just serving that client, but look at it as you are playing your part in making society a more inclusive place, then you will do a little bit more. And then you will put the effort in. The executive search firms will put the effort in looking for the talent that will not always rise to the top, because they're just not as visible for many, many reasons and many barriers that have historically affected those groups. And so that is the role that they play. It's very, very critical.